Jarmo, with regard to Alex Tuch, you're talking about that situation in Columbus, expiring contracts on some veterans. In this case, would you view the deadline, the trade deadline, as kind of a bit of a unofficial deadline on to get something done with him? Because at that point, you start to worry about if the player would leave and, all the speculation about whether or not you can let a player walk to free agency without getting anything in return. Do you feel like there's an unofficial deadline to get a deal with him done that is the trade deadline?
Well, we're going to have internal conversations about that, but we've made it clear that we want to sign Alex Tuch, and we like the player, we like the person. He's a good teammate. He's a great pro, and he's had a lot of success in Buffalo, and hopefully he'll feel the same way and want to continue, and we can come up with a contract soon.
The marketplace changing a lot with the cap rising, Jarmo, it probably is a lot different than, or at least a little bit different from when you were in Columbus. The coming years with the cap going up a lot, do you see that as making your job easier in situations like that, or in general, the fact that there will be more cap space, or is the fact that more teams will have more space even make it harder in some regard?
Yeah, and the salaries go up with the cap space, so usually makes the situation similar. But the thing about spending to the cap that I like to talk about a little bit, it's not just about spending to the cap that's going to make your team real good. I think you always have to keep flexibility too, because there's going to be opportunities during the season that you want to make sure that you have that room and you have that flexibility to make the team better. If you just think about spending to the cap, then you have to go dollar for dollar with any trade that might be in front of you. So it isn't always smart to spend right to the cap from the start and not leave any flexibility for your team to make the moves that you could potentially make. So I think there's a little bit of, you got to always think about the flexibility. You have to think about what might be ahead of you there to make the team better, and then. When you have a chance to make it better, then you can spend to the cap when you have that flexibility and room.